All right, hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to continue on with the Deephemer Ember prompts, and today is day 25. The prompts are double tag and mechanical garden, and as you may be able to tell, I'm doing a voiceover again. I have to figure out what is going on with my camera, so it'll be voiceovers until I can figure that out. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this. I decided, since I hadn't done any gel printing so far for Deephemer Ember, that's what I wanted to do. So I am using just some die cuts here, different florals and the little mechanical gears that I actually wanted to use for the previous prompt. I think it was the previous prompt. That was the steampunk butterfly. And I didn't really, well, I used a few on that, but then I was just kind of glad I had these extra laying around. But I'm just going to layer that with some black and then this kind of like really light green is what I'm going to use to pull it. And I do just leave it under a book for a minute so that it dries and we'll get a pretty good pull. And then I'm going to just cut this down into a pocket and a tag shape. So I'm going for a little bit of a grungy-ish look here. I want to add a little bit of extra color, but I'm just going to use those same die cuts that I used to get the pattern in the background and kind of like roughly lay them back in the same place. I'm not being too precious about it because I do still want you to be able to see the different layers. But I'm going to paint some of the leaves in kind of like a yellow ochre color, and then use some of the leaves that had gold on the back. And I'm going to paint the gears this like really soft pinky color. So I'm just kind of doing that, deciding what colors I want and everything, and then I'll get those all glued down. And once I have given that a second to dry, I will go ahead and trim off the extra bits. So this is actually what I'm going to be using to make my pocket, and then I'll grab the tags that I want to use. So I'm going to use one of the tags that was gifted to me by one of my swap partners for the larger background tag, and then I'm going to use this same print that I just pulled, one of the offcuts from making the pocket, to make a smaller tag. I am spraying some, which one is it? Now I've forgotten what it's called. The Frosty Mint mica stain, just to add a little bit of shine and a little bit more splatter and grunge kind of effect. And I'm using that on the larger tag along with Antique Linen Distress Oxide spray. So I will set that to the side to dry, and then I'm going to cut down the other tag. And basically I'm going to do just the exact same thing that I did for the pocket, layering up some more of those pieces. I'll cut off the corners and punch a hole through it. And then before I attach the two of them, I'm actually going to add a little bit more texture to the larger tag. I just wanted a little bit more interest on it, and so I'm just using this kind of texture background stamp to give it that texture. And then I'll go ahead and tie those together with some embroidery thread. And I want to find a little saying to put on here. So I find one of those, I'm going to attach it to the pocket, and then it is time to figure out where we want to put it in the journal. So I kind of already had an idea of where I wanted to put it in this journal. There's this one really super colorful page that Barb included, and I was just like, I think this will be fun on there. So that's basically immediately what I'm going to. And then I'm just going to decide which of the sides I think it looks better on. I prefer the one that has a little bit more green. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and get that attached and give you guys a little bit of a close-up. So you can see this one was pretty quick and easy, but I do love the texture and the kind of aesthetic that I got off of it. And hopefully you guys too. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next one. Bye.